Welcome to Revelation Unraveled. I'm your host, William Tapley, also known as the third eagle of the apocalypse and the co-prophet of these end times. On this program, I want to talk about how President Donald Trump is proving that he is QAnon through his hand signs. And we shouldn't be surprised because Isaiah, in his chapter 45, verse number 1, he writes, "Thus says the Lord to my anointed, Cyrus/Trump, whose right hand I have taken hold of." And if you've watched any of Donald Trump's speeches, he very often gives the OK sign, which stands for 666, followed by the 555 hand sign, which symbolizes Mary's rosary. And by the way, did you notice that Donald and Melania Trump went to midnight mass this couple of days ago at an Episcopal church where he and Melania got married? And I was surprised. I watched some of the service, and it is very Catholic. As I say, he is going to become a Catholic. I noticed that the Episcopal priest, he blessed the congregation at the end of the Mass, just as if he were a Catholic priest. And I noticed that a lot of the people, when they received Holy Communion, they blessed themselves. I was really surprised. Anyway, I was also very pleased. And I know when he and Melania got married, she carried a rosary with her at that same church. So don't be surprised if Donald Trump announces that he is converting to Catholicism this next year. But now I want to talk about the hand sign which he has given to indicate that he is indeed QAnon. And personally, I think he could come right out and say it. He doesn't want to because QAnon is giving prophecy. And prophecy is always doom and gloom. It's always a warning to people of what could happen. And when he takes down the deep state, there could be bloodshed. And that is what he is warning us about. In any event, I want you to look at this clip from his Pensacola speech where he very obviously gives a Q sign. Watch very carefully.
So they will do anything at any time, and they'll never stop. But you know what? We're stopping them. You're seeing that right now. You're seeing that right now. We're stopping them.
Okay, let me run that in slow motion so you can maybe figure out exactly how he is giving his Q hand sign. Now, quite a few people have already referred to this Pensacola speech where Donald Trump gave the Q sign, thus indicating that he is, in fact, QAnon. But I haven't yet seen anyone refer to the talk that he gave to the generals. He gave a dinner for them, and this was back on October the 5th or 6th. And he mentioned at that time the calm before the storm, which is what he calls his program on the internet, his QAnon program. And at that time, he gave the Q sign also. So take a look at this clip and see if you don't think that he is either giving a Q sign for QAnon or maybe a C sign for the calm before the storm.
You know what this represents? Well, maybe it's the calm before the storm.
So now that you know what to look for, let me play this whole clip. And you will see at the end of it, he again gives the 666 sign. Let me get that right here. The 666 sign followed by the 555 sign. 3 5s.
Presents, well, maybe it's the calm before the storm.
What's the storming?
Could be the calm before the storm.
What storm, Mr.
We have the
President?
world's great military people. I will tell you that. And we're going to wait.
So I think it's pretty clear that Donald Trump is letting us know that he is in fact QAnon. He doesn't want to use his office to warn people of what may be coming up, but he is letting us, the insiders, the patriots, know that it may not be pretty when he takes down the deep state. It may be rather frightening, in fact, and he wants to let us know what's going to happen. And as always, if you would like to help my book fund, please visit my PayPal button, either on the YouTube channel or on my thirdeaglemedia.com website.